Oh, howdy all, grab yourself a drink, it is time for some Path of Exile discussion. Today I wanted to discuss the word Krangled in Path of Exile, something a little bit different to usual, but we're in a quiet period of the league, and so let's go through some history that a lot of players might have missed. If you started playing Path of Exile in the last year and a half, you may have noticed the word Krangled getting thrown around in chat and wondered what on earth it means. Well, it's a homage to a specific Reddit post that is the 36th most popular post of all time on the Path of Exile subreddit, but is probably also one of the ones that has had the most enduring legacy. This was a joke post that was made by Redditor IZ_ZY as a little bit of commentary about how much complexity has creeped into the game league by league over a while. And so the post simply states what returning after a few years looks like, and then has this image with no further commentary on it. This is all gibberish that is designed to look reasonably plausible to be Path of Exile text. Path of Exile has a very precise wording system, and you'll see that the nonsense text on this item fits all of the key conventions in how Path of Exile items are written up. And so even though nothing on it is making any sense at all, it all looks like it might, and I think that that's the way that someone that returns to the game after a very long time away, let's say that you last played in patch 1.1, you came back to have a look at the game today and you start seeing things like cluster jewels when you've never actually seen a jewel before, or worse, timeless jewels, even more complex. You start seeing things like fossils, and there's all of these different options. It's hard to know how they all work together. Essentially, the Traveler's Imperial Dyadic Resonator was a commentary on that, taking it to an extreme level in order to explain a point. It was just so funny that it stuck in a lot of people's mind. The part that really stuck wasn't any of the things about Thunder Cubes or Enviroseat pieces or any of the other gibberish on it. It was the word Krangled. Everyone could look at that and say, yeah, that's in the same font as the word Corrupted. It's in the same color the word Corrupted would be. That clearly means Corrupted. And that's where the origins of the word Krangled are. I will definitely put a link down in the description of this video below to this post so that you can have a look and a laugh at it. And one of the things that's really funny about this post is actually not the post itself, but the most highly upvoted reply to it, which is, who the heck krangles a magic item? And then someone comes along with the extremely witty reply, a person returning to Path of Exile after a few years. In general, it is not a solid choice to use a Varlorb or Elva's Corruption Chamber on a magic item. You're locking out your ability to modify the item further, and as a result, you end up sacrificing potential power down the track in order to get a very small reward now, when you could apply a Regal Orb instead and usually get better results. However, there was an interesting situation a year or so ago during patch 3.15, where it's actually quite meta to equip a magic ring in conjunction with the unique helmet Viridia's Veil, and that magic ring could be, if you were min-maxing enough, could be 2 Implicit Corrupted. And so there was actually a period where it made sense to Krangle a magic item. That's all I got on this. May your Varlorbs and Elva's Kranglebox have interesting results.